The Snorles Genoflex is here, but is it one of our new top 5 gadgets? Let's be honest, traditional anti-snoring devices are basically medieval torture disguised as health tech, and all these traditional devices share one massive fatal flaw. They require you to wear them whilst you're sleeping. They treat the symptom, but at the same time they completely destroy your nighttime comfort in the process. But what if you could fix your snoring problem whilst you're actually awake? What if you could treat the root cause of the problem whilst you're sat there watching Netflix or playing your PlayStation? Well, this is where the Genoflex comes in and completely flips the script on this traditional technology. And when you first look at it, it does look like a bit of a high-tech mouthguard, but the plot twist here is that you do not wear this to bed at all. This is a daytime device. Because the Genoflex takes a totally different approach to fixing your problem. It takes your tongue to the gym. That's right. The device is essentially a high-tech workout machine for your tongue. By using it for around 20 minutes a day during waking hours, it actively strengthens your tongue muscle. When that muscle is strong and toned, it doesn't collapse backwards when you fall asleep. Your airway stays naturally open and those annoying snoring sounds disappear. Your wife will definitely thank you. The Genoflex utilizes a very specific, gentle 25-volt electrotherapy where you place the ergonomic mouthpiece under your tongue, and it uses those stainless steel contact points to deliver precise microcurrent pulses into the muscle tissue itself. Now, I know the word electrotherapy does sound a little intimidating. You're probably thinking, am I electrocuting my tongue? And the answer is, well, kind of, but not in the way that you're thinking. The sensation that this gives you is a gentle, pulsating feeling, like you're having a really delicate tongue massage. Yes, and I know how that sounds. And because everybody has a different tolerance level, the device is completely customizable. It features 3 different electromagnetic pulsing modes and 10 adjustable intensity levels. If you're a beginner, you start on level 1. You let your tongue get used to that sensation. As your muscles grow stronger and you build tolerance, you slowly dial up the intensity, exactly like adding weights to a barbell when you're at the gym. And really importantly, the build quality here is absolutely top-notch. Considering you're going to be putting this thing inside your mouth every single day, Snorles were really keen to not cheap out on the materials they used here, and it absolutely shows. The entire mouthpiece is crafted from a premium food-grade silicone. It's soft and it's ergonomic, and it doesn't cause excessive salivation once you figure out the exact right placement for your mouth. They have also treated the silicone with a UV surface modification. That sounds complicated. This really is a brilliant engineering touch because it makes the material highly resistant to stains and dirts, and it makes it really easy to clean. You just rinse it off every day. Once you're finished, dry it and pop it back into its storage container. But what does the actual regime day-to-day look like when you're using the Genoflex? It is designed to be as low friction as possible. For the first 2 weeks, you're in training phase. You use the Genoflex around 20 minutes, once or twice a day, and you do this whilst you're working from home, reading a book, doom scrolling on your phone. It just is designed to fit into your daily life. By week 5 or 6, you should notice that massive reduction in your snoring. At that point, you enter the maintenance phase. Just like you can't go to the gym once and stay ripped forever. You need to maintain that muscle tone, but the frequency that you have to use it drops significantly. You then only need to use the device once or twice a week to keep your tongue muscles strong and your airway clear. And of course, the important piece of information here with any piece of health tech is, how do I know it's actually working? Especially as this is something that happens to you in your sleep. What happens if you live alone? How do you know that this is actually having an effect on your snoring and it isn't just snake oil? Well, Snorles have obviously thought of that, and this is where their smart ecosystem comes into play. You aren't just guessing into the dark. The Genoflex integrates seamlessly with an intuitive iOS app that helps you monitor your daily progress. But more importantly, they offer integration with a sleep score app. This acts as a smart bedside alarm clock. While you sleep, the app uses your phone's microphone to monitor your breathing and record your snoring events, and then analyze your sleep quality. It actually tracks your apnea-hypnea index. That's a really complicated word. AHI is the best way of understanding it. It records the amount of times you have a snoring event during your sleep and how severe and regular they are, and it does it inside the iOS app, so when you wake up you can see your progress in real time, day to day. So what is the TLDR on this whole thing? Well, firstly, it's comfortable, it's incredibly easy to use, and it provides data that you can act upon in real time with the accompanying apps. It can give you and your partner your sanity back. And yes, of course, $179 that this is priced at is an investment, but compared to the cost of a lot of this health technology that you get that will try and cure the symptoms of snoring, it's actually very reasonably priced. And most importantly, it seems that Snorles haven't just built a cool gadget or cool piece of health technology, they've tried to tackle the actual root cause of the problem rather than treating the symptoms that every other piece of health tech does with this problem. But is the Snorles Genoflex one of your new top 5 gadgets? I'll let you guys decide down in the comments down below. Whilst you're down there, please do like this video. There'll be a link to this product. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. Subscribe for more top 5 gadgets, and I will see you in the next one.